1 we have one circle here, right? Pattern 2 we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 4. Let me write this down. Pattern 3 we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 7. Alright, so if you see the pattern right here, from 1 to 4, right, you added a 3. From 4 to 7, right, you added a 3 as well. So part A, draw the 5th pattern of the sequence. So how do you draw? Okay, let's begin with the one circle. Okay, to imitate this better, I'm going to use a very, very similar color like this. Okay, so I'm going to draw like one circle here. Okay, and basically I'm going to draw starting from like the 7. Okay, because we're going to add more circles from there, right? So I'm going to draw exactly the same like this first. Okay, so I will draw 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops, 6, 7. Okay, now, so we confirm no, right? The next one confirm must plus 3 again, but where do you plus the 3? Okay, so earlier on, if you see the pattern from here, right, you plus the 3 here, 1, 2, 3. After that, right, it become like this already, then you add the circle again, 1, 2, 3 like that. So basically you add top, left and right? Okay, so we just do the same thing. We're going to add 1, 2, and 3. Okay? Okay, let's move on. Okay, let's B. Okay, so state in terms of n the total number of dots required to form the n pattern. Alright, so for part B, right, you need to come up with the formula. Alright? Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Very good. Okay. Yes. Okay, so let's double check. Is it correct? Yes. Okay, I think correct already lah. Okay, let me just double check one more time. Okay, so 7 plus 3 is 10. So 10 plus 3 again is 13. Okay, so this one is pattern number 4. This one is pattern number 5, 13. Okay, let's try again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, good. Oh, good. Let's go to number B. Okay, so for part B, right, how do you form the pattern? Alright? So to form the pattern, this is what we call common difference style pattern, because you always plus 3, plus 3, plus 3, plus 3, right? So common difference, okay? So common difference, right, the formula to actually for the common difference, right, is right, okay, let's say Tn, n is the term number, okay? The formula is always A plus, okay, n minus 1 multiplied by your common difference, okay? You can just apply this formula. This formula will work for all the common difference pattern and you can help you to get answer. But of course, having said that, I'm going to teach you a calculator way. I'm going to teach you a calculator way that you can get answer as well. So don't need to rely on formula. Okay, but for now, okay, I'm going to teach you this formula. So what does the A represent? Okay, who can remember? What did I say? What is A? A is the... Oh, hi Rose. Thank you for following me. A is the first term. Very good. First term is basically the number 1 here lah. Okay, so 1. Yeah. Okay, n minus 1. Okay, by the way, when they say state in terms of n, confirm your answer must have n. So your n leave there. Okay. Okay, D. D is your common difference. Tell me, what is the common difference? Look at this. What is their difference here? Sure, I never see this formula before. How? Cannot lah. Must memorize this formula. Okay. This one confirm tested all the way until Sec 4. Okay. 3. Very good. So you times 3 lah. Okay. Alright. So then now you have 1 plus. Okay. So 3 times n, you get 3n. Okay. 3 times minus 1, you get minus 3. Okay. Don't stop here. Students like to stop here. Not done yet. Okay. You have then 1 minus 3. Okay. 1 minus 3. What's 1 minus 3? 1 minus 3 is... Faster a bit. Y'all can be better than this. 1 minus 3 is... minus 2. Thank you, Mel. Yes, minus 2. Okay. So basically, right, your formula here, right, okay, is 3n minus 2. Okay, anybody want to learn how to use the calculator? Okay, so come. Take a screenshot if you can. This is how you can use the calculator to get the formula. Okay, depending on your model though, if it's Casio FX97 SGX, then is this. If you are using Casio FX991ES, right, then this is the calculator way of getting the formula, okay, without memorizing the formula. Okay, so we got the part B already. Now let's look at part C. Okay, so part C, what do they want? Part C states that pattern Q requires 2, 8, 9 dots. What is the value of Q? Okay, so pattern Q. What does pattern Q mean? Okay, look at this. Pattern 1, pattern 2, pattern 3. And then later they say pattern Q. So what does pattern Q means? Q is basically the number of the pattern. Okay, is it like 1? Is it like 2? Is it like 3? Is it like 4? Is it like 5? So it's basically a number. And that number must be a whole number. It cannot be like 3.5, 1.2, that kind of thing. It must be a pattern 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? So how do we know the Q? Okay, is basically we make use of part B. Because part B, we know the pattern, right, is 3n minus 2, right? So you know 3n minus 2, right? This formula will give you how many dots there are for this question. And we know that for this part is give you 2, 8, 9 dots. Okay, so we must equate first. Alright? So, first thing, if you want to move over the minus 2 to the other side, okay, by now you should know it become a plus 2. Okay, so 2, 8, 9, okay, 2, 8, 9, alright. Today is it set 1? Oh, by the way, I also before I even do this also, I just want y'all to do one more check on whether your formula here is correct. Okay, so how y'all can do a check, right, is y'all can fill up like this. Okay, pattern 1 is T number 1 ma. T1 okay, if T is 1, right, N must be 1. Okay, if N must be 1, then this 3n minus 2, right, it must be 3 times 1 minus 2. Okay, so 3 minus 2 you get back 1. So this one is okay. And then this is how you check. Then if you're not sure, right, just check one more time. Check for the, maybe you can check the pattern 3. Okay, so if you check for pattern 3, right, then it will be, okay, because if it's pattern 3, right, then your 3 must be your n. Then it will be, instead of 3n minus 2, it will be 3 times 3 minus 2. Okay, then you get a 7 also. So then you know, right, okay, this one is also the same. So then you know, oh, this one no careless lah. Okay, because you want to double check now. Okay, alright, so I hope this is good with you. And then if we were to continue, okay, then you will have, okay, 289 plus 2, you'll get 291. So n equals to 291 divided by 3. Okay, 291 divided by 3. Okay, then you get 97. So what is the value of a Q? Okay, your n is the value of a Q, so you will get 97 here. And then this one part B, just now it was 3n minus 2. Okay, 8. Shall we continue? Okay, so given the sequence, half minus 1/3 equals to 1 over 6. Okay, 1/3 minus 1/4 equals to 1 over 12. 1/4 minus 1/5 equals to 1 over 20. 1/5 minus 1/6 equals to 1 over 30. Then they ask you 1 over 20 minus 1 over Q equals to 1 over 420. Find the fifth line of the sequence. Okay, fifth line of the sequence, and then find Q as well. Okay, so fifth line of sequence. If you see here, this is the first line of the sequence. This is the second line. This is the third line. This is the fourth line. Okay, so the fifth line, right? Okay, see you see a pattern already. 1 over what? Here is 2, 3, 4, 5. So the next one must be 6. Here is minus, 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 minus. So here is minus. Here is 3, 4, 5, 6. So the next one is 7. Okay. Okay. Now, to be able to get the number at the back, if you see here is 1, 1, 1, 1. So confirm is a 1. Alright. But how do you get this number here? Alright. To get this number here, right, I zoom in for you. Okay. I zoom in for you. Okay, see something. Tell me, this and this will do what to become this? Or specifically, you can look at this. This and this can do what to become this. This and this can do what to become this. Can you see the two numbers? How will it relate to the last number at the right? Yeah, very good. Multiply. Very good. Because 2 times 3 give you 6. 3 times 4 give you 12. 4 times 5 give you 20. 5 times 6 give you 30. Correct. So 6 times 7 give you 42. Okay? So the fifth line of the sequence, right? for part A, alright, your part A answer, right, is this one. 1 over 6 minus 1 over 7 equals to 1 over 42. Yeah? Okay, all good so far? Okay, next one. Find the value of Q. Now, remember you told me that this times this will give you the value here. So the reverse is true. If you take 6 divided by 3, you will get back 2. Or you can take 6 divided by 2, you can get back 3. So right, make a guess. What do you do to this and this to get Q? Anyone can tell me? Divide, very good, yes. So to find Q, right, okay, to find Q, you are going to take 420 divided by 20. Okay, so you divide by the tens first, then 42 divided by 2. Okay, that will give you 21 is your Q. So part B done. Yes, okay, very good. Okay, now C. Find the value of 1 over 100 minus 1 over 101, showing your workings clearly. Okay, so now part C. 1 over 100 minus 1 over 101. Following the pattern. Just now you all tell me, right? 2 times 3 give you this number. 3 times 4 give you this number. So same thing, oh? Okay? You must take your 100 here. Okay? Multiply by your 101. Okay? Multiply by 101. So it's 100 multiplied by 101. On top still a 1 because here you see on top is a 1. 1 is a 1 is a 1. On top always stay as a 1. Okay? So when you do that, you just key in your calculator. 100 times 101. Okay, 100 times 101. That's how you get 10100. Okay, I want you all to take note. This is a 2-mark question. So 2-mark question, where are the marks being assigned, right? Your 1 mark come from the fact that you take 100 times 101. Then your answer mark come from here. Okay? Yeah. So don't miss out this one. Very important. Okay? I know some of you just key in calculator. Teacher so easy. Just key in calculator, I get the answer lor. But cannot. You need to show this working based on the pattern you derive here. Okay? A recipe to make 6 cups of smoothie. Okay? States that the ratio of yogurt to fruit juice needs to be 4:7. If Maya uses 320 ml of yogurt, calculate how much fruit juice she needs. Okay, so now yogurt to fruit juice is 4:7. Okay, you want to make 320 ml of yogurt. So you want to make it 320 of yogurt here, right? So what you do is you take 320 divided by 4. Okay, so 320 divided by 4, you know that is 80. Alright, so here to here is times 80. Here to here also times 80 lah. Okay. So 7 times 80, that's how we get 560. Alright, so we have 560 ml here. Okay, so far easy peasy, huh? Kristen here too. Kristen, are you here still? Okay, next one. If making 6 cups require 480 ml of yogurt, calculate the amount of fruit juice required if Maya wants to make 15 cups. Alright. So part B. Okay, part A I do the easy part already. Part B. Okay, can y'all tell me what will you do first? So in this case, right? In this case, you look at this. You have 6 cups require 480 ml of yogurt. So 6 cups require 480 ml. Focus in the 15 cups first. So if you focus in the 15 cups, you should be finding 1 cup first. You take 480 ml divided by 6. Alright, 480 ml, you divided by 6, right? You get 80 ml. Okay, and then you go and find 15 cups. It will be 15 times 80 ml. Okay, and that will give you 1200 ml. Yeah? Okay, so from here, we are almost getting closer to the answer. 1200 divided by 4 multiplied by 7. Yes, Kira. Very good. Okay, why is it so, everybody? Because this 480 ml is yogurt. So this is yogurt. This is yogurt. This is yogurt. So the fact that you get 1200 ml, right, is for yogurt. And the ratio for yogurt to fruit juice is always 4 to 7. So it means, right, the yogurt, it must be 4 unit, which is this one. Okay, so you will take 1200 ml divided by 4 to find 1 unit, and then you go and times 7 to find the amount of fruit juice you need, because this is what they want, the fruit juice that they need. Then you times 7. Okay, then you will get the answer, which is 2100 ml. Okay, 2100 ml. On to question 4. So question 4, we have Miss Tan change Sing dollar 4800 into euros for her trip to Paris. During the trip, she spent euro 2520. The currency exchange rate is Sing dollar $1 to euro 0.65. And then how many euros did Mrs. Tan get at first? So first thing first, when you see rate, copy the rate down. Okay, Singapore $1 is euro 0.65. Okay, now at first she went to change Sing dollar 4800. So first thing, you go and find Sing dollar 4800. It costs how much euro first? And from $1 to 4800, of course you just need to times 4800. Okay, this one first step should be quite straightforward. Okay, so you have 0.65 times 4800. That's how you get euro 3120. Okay, so yeah, that's the first answer. Okay, euro 3120. Now during the trip, right, she spent euro 2520. So now we are going to part B. If she spent, means we must minus, okay, we must minus 2520. Okay, so let's minus it. 3120 minus 2520, you get euro 600. Okay, once you get euro 600, now what happened? Mrs. Tan now wants to convert her remaining euros back to Sing dollar. Calculate the amount of Sing dollar she will receive. Give your answers to the nearest Sing dollar. Okay, now you want to convert back. And they never tell you any new rate. Okay, so you will use back this old rate. Okay, so you're going to use back this Sing dollar $1 is euro 0.65. Okay, just letting you know that in real life, right, usually the rate that you used to exchange versus the rate that you went to exchange back, it should be different lah. Because if not, because the money changer need to earn money so by right it should be different. But for this question, they just make it the same to make things simple for you. So okay, now we need to make euro 600, right? Okay, so to make euro 600, alright, there is the short way and there is also the fast way. Alright, what is the short way? Anybody can tell me what will you do? Short way. How do I actually straight away go from here to here? I need to times what number? Anybody? Times what number? What will you do there? $600 times 1 divided by 0.65. Okay, very good, very good. 600 divided by 0.65. Very good. Yes. 600 divided by 0.65. Then this side you also times 600 over 0.65. Okay. Then once if you take this times this, right, your calculator will give you, let me try. Your calculator will give you 923.07, so on and so forth. Okay, but they want nearest Sing dollar. Nearest Sing dollar means no decimal point. So no decimal point means you must look at, okay, your first DP, which is a 0. So round down. So you get Sing dollar 923. Yes, very good. Okay, if you don't understand, right, this, why I do this, you can actually do an extra step. Anybody want me to show you that extra step so that you can understand better? Anybody? If you think this is good, then okay lah, then we'll move on. Next question. Next question? Or you want me to do that extra step to show you? Must write to nearest dollar, right? Okay, good question. If you write round off sign already, right, you don't need to write nearest dollar. But if you write equal sign, then you must write this nearest Sing dollar. Okay? Next question. Okay. Oh, can see other step. Can see other step. Okay, a quick one. I show you how to do the other step. So basically, okay, your Sing dollar $1 is euro 0.65. If you want to change to Euro 600, it's a bit hard, ma. So it's a bit hard, right? You change it to 1 first. So how do you change to 1? You always take the same number divided by same number, always give you back 1. So you will take 0.65 divide by 0.65, confirm will give you back 1. So when you divide by 0.65, right, okay, divide by 0.65, you will actually get, you are taking 1 divided by 0.65. So actually this side you are getting, okay, 1 over 0.65. Then from 1 to 600, you times 600 lor. Okay, so you times 600 here. Alright, if you take this times this, right, you will get back the same answer here. And you round off to nearest dollar, you will also get back this. Okay, but this is the extra step that you do. Okay, you want a screenshot? Can screenshot. Okay, so that's how you get your Sing dollar here is $923. Okay, so we have in a triathlon involves 3 different segments: kayaking, biking, and jogging. Danny took part in the triathlon and his performance for each segment is recorded below. So we got the timing, got the distance, got the speed. Okay, but of course the speed they give you unknown now. We need to go and find out ourselves. So on and so forth for the other segments. Find the value ABC. Alright, this one is I would say it's like more like a primary 6 question. You just need your DST, right? So since you need to find speed here, so if you want to find speed, you need to take distance divided by time. Okay, so to find the speed, which is A, right, you will take the distance of 2 kilometer. You will divide it by the time, which is 3 out of 4 hours. Okay, so you do this. You can write like that. If not, okay, you can also 2 kilometer divided by 3 out of 4 hours. Okay, this is not P6 paper. No, because secondary 1 they also learn speed as a topic. That's why. Yeah. Okay, so you will get 2 whole and 2/3 kilometer per hour. Okay, so that's your answer for part A. Yeah, so I'm gonna write it down. 2 whole and 2/3. Yeah, when they ask you for values, right, you don't need to give them the unit one. So basically, actually, right, I will remove this, I will remove this, I will remove this. Don't need to write the kilometer or that. Yeah. Okay, next one. Biking. Biking, they ask us to find the distance. So to find the distance, we must take speed times time. Okay, but this one very tricky because your time is in minute, but your speed is in hour. Okay, so guys, what must you do? A quick one. What must you do? Before you find the distance, what must you do to this minute and hour thing first? Which one do you change? Do you change the 40 or do you change the 24 km per hour? Very good. Okay, Melody says change the minute. Don't try to change here because here there's km and there's hour involved. There are 2 units involved, not very easy to change there. Go and change the one, only got 1 unit involved. Yeah, so change the minute. Minute to hour, you need to divide by 60 because 1 hour is 60 minutes. So minute go to hour is divided by 60. Good. So this one, right, is 40 over 60 hour. Okay, so now the units are consistent already. To find the distance, we take speed times time. Okay, so we will take 24 km per hour times 40 over 60. Okay. Alright, so that will then give you 16. Yeah. Okay, so B is 16. Okay, next one. C. C is to find the time. To find the time, we need to take distance divided by speed. Distance divided by speed. Check the unit first. Here is km, here also km. Okay, very good. Then can just straight away do that. Okay, we take 6 as a distance divided by the speed, which is 8. Okay, then you just change it to simplest form. Okay, you will get 3 over 4. So this is the value, 3 over 4. Okay, so I think this one quite okay. Alright, then now we are going to do part B. Okay, find Danny's average speed for the whole race. Okay, do you all remember what's average speed? Everybody, what's average speed? Who can tell me what's average speed? Can't see, cannot cannot see. I scroll a bit down more. Total distance divided by total time. Very good. Yes, average speed is total distance divided by total time. Okay, so your total distance, right, you need to take the 2 km. Okay, plus the B km. Your B is a 16 ma. So it's 16 km plus your 6 km. Okay, that's your total distance. Now, to find your total time, is take 3 out of 4 hour plus 40 out of 60 hour. You can simplest form also, no problem, okay? Plus your C hour. Your C hour is 3 out of 4 hour. Plus 3 out of 4 hour. Okay? Now, this whole part, right, can just key in the calculator one step. Okay, don't need to do step by step. You can use calculator now, just use that. Okay, it'll be faster. Okay, so let's quickly do it. 2 plus 16 plus 6 divided by 3 out of 4 plus 40 out of 60 plus 3 out of 4. Okay, and you should get 11 whole 1 over 13 kilometer per hour. Yeah. Okay, so this is the exact form. Yeah, they never tell you to round off anything, right? So best to give exact. But if let's say you didn't give exact, right, then minimally you should be giving to 3SF. And 3SF, right, okay, at the moment, this one, right, it will give you like 11.07692308. So if you really want to give to 3SF, right, you'll be 1, 2, 3. So you must look at the 7. Okay, look at the 7 means round up. Round up means must plus 1 to the 0 here. So if you round the 3SF, is 11.1 kilometer per hour. Alright, so your answer, right, is 11 whole 1 over 13 kilometer per hour, or it can be 11.1 kilometer per hour. Okay, depending you give in exact or you give to 3SF. Number 6, we have Layla spends X hours per day revising for her examination. Okay, X hours per day revising for her examination. She spent 1/4 of her revision time on history, 1/3 of remaining time on literature, half of the remaining time after literature on chemistry, and then she spent last 45 minutes on mathematics. Find an expression in terms of X, okay, leaving your answer in simplest form, for the time she spent on chemistry. Okay, and then mathematics, and then solve for X. Okay, so the fact that she spent X hours per day revising for her examination. Okay, so can you tell me history first? How much time did she spend on history? Yes, 1/4. 1/4 of what? Of the total number of hours she spent, right? So it's 1/4 of X. Understand? Okay. If you're okay, now, before we can even go to literature, we must first find the remaining revision time. So what is the remaining revision time, okay, after history? It will be, you take 1x minus 1/4 x, right? So you're left with 3/4 x. 3/4 x. Okay, so out of this 3/4 x, you spend 1/3 of this time to spend on literature. So literature, you spend 1/3 of the remaining time is 1/3 of the 3/4 x. Understand or not? 1/3 of your 3/4 x. So you must times together like this. Can Okay. So opposite, right, the 3 can cancel away. Okay, remember the opposite numbers can cancel away. So the time spent on literature, right, okay, is 1/4 x. This and this can cancel. Yeah? Okay, so once you manage to find out, okay, literature is 1/4 x, remember, don't go to chemistry yet, because now you need to focus on the remaining revision time after the literature. Okay, after the literature. So now we go to remaining revision time after the literature. Okay, now this part is a bit tricky. How do you find that? How do you find that? How do you find the remaining revision time after literature? What do you take to minus? This is the hard part. Can you tell me? The answer is, you must take the remaining time here minus the time taken for literature. Then you get the remaining time after the literature. Makes sense? Makes sense or not? You must continue from the remaining time here, This is whatever left over, then you minus the literature, the time spent on literature, then you get the remaining time after the literature. So it's 3 out of 4x minus 1/4 x. Understand? That's how you get 2 out of 4x. which is simplest form, right? You divide by 2 here, divide by 2 here, you will get half x. Okay, I gone already. What do you mean by you gone already? What do you mean? Okay, so the remaining time after literature, right, is half x. And out of this half x, right, she spent half of this remaining time on chemistry. So means chemistry, you spend half of the remaining time of half x. So half times half x, right, you get 1/4 x for chemistry. Okay? So now you got your first answer, chemistry. 1/4 x you spend. Okay? Now, mathematics. Okay? Are you able to tell me? Mathematics is what? Yes, snazzy smile. 1/4 x. Exactly. Because the fact that the person spent half of the remaining time on chemistry, it means the person will be left with half of the remaining time on mathematics also. So that's why chemistry and mathematics must be same answer one. So it's half 1/4 x and 1/4 x. Okay? Okay, so since you know 1/4 x is spent on mathematics, you spend 45 minutes. Okay? So 1/4 x, which is the mathematics, right, is equivalent to 45 minutes. So to find your value x, from 1/4 to 1x, right, you will times 4. Okay, so you times 4 here. So 45 times 4, you will get 180 minutes. Okay, they never ask you to find in hour, right? So the x in this case, did they say x? Oh, they did leh. Oh, x is in hour. Okay, so if x in hour, I need to change my answer a little bit. This one I cannot write in 45 minutes. Okay, I need to change a bit. I need to write it's 45 over 60. I need to change it to hour first. Yeah, so I need to 45 over 60 hour, because 40 minute to hour is divided by 60. Yeah, then now I will times 4. Okay, so I will find x. 45 over 60, you times 4, key in the calculator, you get 3 hours. Okay, so this one is 3 hours. Question number 7, we have Sophie dined at Caesarea and ordered the following items. Okay, so we have carbonara pasta, grilled chicken salad, iced lemon tea, and the subtotal. So how do they get the subtotal? Most probably they added all this. Okay, like they added $13.90 plus 8.5 plus 3.2. That's how they get 25.60. Okay, that's how usually in real world also how it works. Subtotal, you just add up all this. Okay, so currently, right, okay, Caesarea is offering 2 discount packages for dining customers. Okay, so for discount package A. For discount package A, you enjoy 15% off the subtotal, followed by 10% service charge, and then a GST on the new amount. So if you were to take a look at their service package A, okay, what you need to do is you need to take the 15% off first. So it's 100% minus 15%, okay, which is 85% of your subtotal, $25.60. Alright, so 85% of $25.60, okay, you will have $21.76. Okay, first thing. Alright, here is where students always get wrong, so I hope you all don't make this mistake. You got 10% service charge, you got 9% GST, right? Do not say it's 10% plus 9%, 19%. Okay, that will be wrong. Because the service charge already, it will become a new 100%, then the 9% will be charged. Okay? So I repeat again, do not take 10% plus 9% equal 19%. You cannot do this way. You must do step by step. Which also means, right, this will become your new 100%. You pay a 10% service charge means you pay 110%. Okay, of 21.76. 110 over 100 times 21.76. Okay, then you will get 23.936. Don't round off first because it's not a final answer. After that, treat this as your new 100% and you're going to charge a 9% GST. If you charge a 9% GST, right, you will get 109%, okay, of this new amount, 23.936. Alright, you have 100 times 109. So then you will have 26.09024. But y'all know, right? Do y'all know money must round off to how many? How many decimal points, or like how many SF? Do y'all know for money? 2 dp, very good. Yes, so 2 decimal places. I zoom in. 2 decimal places is 1 dp, 2 dp. You must look at this. So you round down. Alright? So you round down, you get 26.09. Okay? Yes, very good. Okay, so that's for part package A. Let's look at B. No discount, no service charge, only 9% GST. Okay, then it's easy peasy. Just 109% of your subtotal of $25.60. Okay, so 109 of 25.60. Okay, you will have 27.904. Okay, but also must 2 dp lah. So 2 dp, right, you look at here, the 4, right, then you need to round down. Okay, you need to round down. So 27.90. Okay, so by showing all the workings, which discount package give Sophie a lower total bill? So look at this, 26.09, 27.90. The difference is 27.90 minus 26.09. Okay, and you will get a difference of $1.81, and definitely cheaper one, right? Cheaper one, yes. Okay, cheaper one is A because 26 here is 27. Yes. So we will say, okay, Sophie should choose, okay, package A as she saves 1.81. Okay. Number 8, we have Amira runs a pastry shop selling muffins and garnishes. One day she sold a total of 900 muffins and garnishes. She sold 25% more muffins than garnishes. How many of each did she sell? Okay, so this one, you cannot treat this whole thing as 100%. Then you go and find 25%. No, it doesn't work that way. Because there's a keyword then. After the keyword then, right, this is always your 100%. Okay? So garnishes is 100%. You sold 25% more muffin. Your muffin is 100% plus the 25%. Your muffin is 125%. In other words, right, when she sold 900 muffins and garnishes, right, out of which is 125% is muffins, 100% is the garnishes that she sold. 125% plus 100%. Okay, you will get 225%. Alright? In other words, right, 225% is your value of 900. So to find 1%, you will take 900 divided by 225. Okay? 900 divided by 225, you get a value of 4. How many of each did she sell? Okay, let's go and find muffin first. Is 125%. So 125% is 125 times 4. Okay, 125 times 4, 500. Okay, then for garnishes is 100%. So 100% is 100 times 4. So you get 400. Okay, answer is 400 in 500 here. Done. Okay? Okay? Oh, Melody, you type very fast. You can type like same speed as me. That's very, very fast. Okay, I can. Okay, then we go on to number 9, okay? State your reasons clearly, find the values of y and x. Okay, and we have 3 straight lines here. 3 straight lines intersect at the point. So 1, 2, 3. Alright, so I would say this one pretty easy for y. You see pretty easy for y. What is that property? Everybody tell me. We all know that y is equal to 48, but what is that property they are looking out for? Like, what are they looking out for here? Can you all tell me? Very good. Vertically opposite angle. Vert op angles. Okay, so 48. Yes. Okay, next one. Since we have a straight line here, okay, all this must add up to become 180, right? So I will write 2x plus 3, which is this one, plus 48, okay, plus x, okay, will give you 180 degree. Okay, tell me what's the property here? Who can tell me? I add everything up to become 180. More importantly is I want the reason. Angles on the straight line, very good. Angles on the straight line. Thank you for participating so well. Okay, yeah, angles on the straight line, very good. So what we'll do next, like terms add together, 2x plus x, 3x. Okay? 3 plus 48, you'll get a 51. Okay? So now you bring over the 51, it will become minus 51 on the other side. So 180 minus 51, you will get 129. Now to find the x, 129 divided by 3. Since 3x is 129, to find 1x is 129 divided by 3. Then you get 43. Alright, so value of x is 43. Okay? Adjacent angles on the straight line. Oh, okay, yes. So most of school will accept this, but to be honest, the real exact one is adjacent angles on the straight line. In it, your question 10. In the figure below, we have angle ABG is 41 degree given already. Angle FED 148 given already. Lines AC is parallel EF. AC is parallel EF, like this. Okay? And then point B lies on AC, such that BG parallel CD. BG parallel CD. Okay, so also given. Giving your reasons, find the reflex angle ACE. By the way, everybody, when they say reflex angle, what does reflex mean? Who can tell me? Reflex angle is between how many degree to how many degree? Reflex angle is between how many degree to how many degree? 180 to 360, very good. More than 180, less than 360. Because if it's 180, it's called straight angle. If it's 360, it's called the whole angle. So it must be between. Yeah. Okay, so ACD, where's the ACD? ACD is here. Alright? If you're looking here, this is definitely not reflex, because this is less than 90. This is a acute angle. So this is acute. Your reflex where? Your reflex must be here. Okay, angle ACD. So take note of that. So first of all, of course, we can find angle ACD first, but we find the acute one. Okay, how do we find it? Because you got this parallel line, you got this parallel line. Can you see the F shape? Remember I told you all the F shape. The angles will be the same, right? So if this is 41, this will be 41. But what is the property? Who can tell me? F shape, what is the property? Okay, what's the property? Q angle, not really like F angle. Property for F shape, anybody? So I see corresponding, very good, Taichen. Corresponding angles. But for this corresponding angle must take a parallel line. So you must take BG parallel CD. Okay? BG parallel CD. Yeah. Okay, good. So if you know this one is 41 degree, okay, then now you can find this one. Okay? You can find reflex angle ACD. You'll take 360 minus 41 degree. Okay, tell me what is that property right there. What will you all write? 360 minus 41 is 319. 319 degree. This one is angles at a point. Yeah, very good, very good. You all are doing very well. Angles at a point. Yes. So we got the answer 319 degrees. Okay? Yeah, ELQ and also melody. Okay, next one. We have acute angle. We need to find acute angle CDE. CDE. Acute angle confirm smaller one, so they are asking for this one. Okay? Now to find this is a bit difficult. Yeah. The only way to be able to find this, right, because there's parallel line here, parallel line here. To be able to find that, actually we need to draw a parallel line here at the verticity, so that we can make use of the parallel line on top and below. Okay, so first of all, what you do, if this is 41, you see the parallel line like this, assuming I'm drawing a parallel line. So if I draw like this, Okay, by the way, if I draw like this, right, I can label this as a Z here. So I'm finding this one is angle CDZ is 41 degree due to Z shape. Very good. What is Z shape? Who can tell me? Z shape. Z shape. Aiden, are you here? Aiden can tell me what is Z shape. If 41, Z shape is called the what? Z angle thingy. Forgot. Z angle. Oh, Aiden, you're here. I was just testing my luck whether you're still here. Okay, yes, alternate angle. Yes, alternate angles. Then you must take the parallel line. AC parallel to ZD, or you can put ZG also, but I'll put ZD lah. Okay, I'll put CB parallel ZD. Okay, like this. Okay, good. So I get 41. Okay, next. So what I'll do next? Now I will do like this. Okay, here parallel, right? So how do I find this? Angle ZDE. C shape, everybody, C shape. C shape, you know this and this? Very good. Booming, say interior. Interior means this and this add up become 180. Okay? So you take 180 degrees minus 148 degrees. Then you write interior angles ZD parallel FE. You must write the parallel line here and here. Okay? So 180 minus 148, you will get 32 degrees. So together, right, to find angle CDE, which is basically this and this, right? Okay, you will take 41 plus 32. Because here is 41, here is 32, right? So 41 plus 32 degrees, you will have 73 degrees. Answer. Okay, now over here, very interesting. This question, right, covers 3 very important angles that you all need to know, property. First one, corresponding angle, must take the parallel line. Second one, alternate angles, must take the parallel line. Third one, interior angle, also must take the parallel line. These 3 type of angles, you must take the parallel lines. Okay? Zoom out. Can. I zoom out for you, Okay, so recap again. What's corresponding angle? Corresponding angle is when you have the F shape, they are equal. Okay? Alternate angle is your Z shape. The angle here and here are equal. Interior angles is when you have the C shape or the U shape. I call it C shape or the U shape lah. Okay? This and this add up become 180. Not the equal but it's add up become 180 degree. Number 11, we have 4 interior angles of an 8-sided polygon. Wait, let me just resize this. Okay, yeah, 4 interior angles on the 8-sided polygon are 110 degrees. Now take note, they say 8-sided polygon. They didn't mention this word regular. They never mentioned. If they mention this word regular, that means all the sides are equal. If they never mention, means it is not regular. Okay, don't assume. Okay, so what happened? That's why 4 of them are 110, but the other 4 you see all different. Because if the angles are different, the sides will be different also. Okay? Alright, so okay lah, this one not very hard lah. Okay, you just need to know one formula. That formula is, how do you find the sum of interior angles in a polygon? What's that formula? Who knows that formula? This one must memorize. Polygon topic, right? If you never memorize the 5 formula, right, for polygon topic, you cannot do any question at all for polygon. There are 5 formulas you need to remember. Okay, one of the formula is sum of interior angles. Okay, anybody can remember? Kai-Chen, thank you. Yes, it's n minus 2 times 180. And what is n? N is your number of sides. Your number of sides is 8 sides. So you sub in 8. Okay, 8 minus 2 times 180. Okay, so 6 times 180, you'll get 1080. Okay? Yeah, so your total angles is 1080. Out of which, right, 4 of them are 110. Okay? I think this question should be phrased a bit better lah. 4 interior angles of an 8-sided polygon are 110 degrees respectively. They need to add this word lah. Else a bit confusing. You don't know the 110, right? Is it all the 4 or is it like each, right? Okay, so if it respectively means one of them is 110. So 4 of them is 4 times 110, no? Okay, which you get 440. Then you will take 1080, all the interior angle minus the 440. Okay, that will give you the remaining interior angles, which is this plus this plus this plus this. Right, all these 4 angles, so must plus together. plus 115 plus 3x minus 40 plus 270 minus x plus 2x plus 5. Okay, now to make my units consistent, everything don't add unit sign. Okay, so 1080 minus 440, I will get 640. Okay, on my right side, I'm gonna combine all the like terms together. X plus 3x minus x plus 2x. Just key in your calculator. 1 plus 3 minus 1 plus 2. I repeat again. 1 plus 3 minus 1 plus 2. Okay, just key in your calculator. 1 plus 3 minus 1 plus 2. So you'll get a 5x. Okay? Hopefully everything is correct so far, huh? No careless. Okay, next one. I'm going to key in the calculator for this one. Positive 115 minus 40 plus 270 plus 5. Okay, just key in the calculator. 115 minus 40 plus 270 plus 5. You will get 350. Okay, so far so good. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring over the 350. 640 minus 350 equals to 5x. 640 minus 350, I'll get 290. Okay, my 290 equals to 5x, so my x is 290 divided by 5. Okay, which I get 58 is my x. How to find the largest interior angle? Anybody, how to find the largest interior angle? Do you know the largest or not? Do you know the largest? Okay, to be honest, you look at like that, you can't tell. Okay, you really can't tell. Don't think this one 3x is confirm the largest because you got minus 40 also, you don't know. So, you have to find every single one of it, okay? So if it's x plus 115, right, your x is 58. So 58 plus 115, you check this one, what is the angle first? Okay, it's 173. Then now you check this one. 3x minus 40 is 3 times your x is 58. Then you minus 40. Just key in the calculator. Alright, you get 134. Quite small. Okay, next one, this one. 270 minus x is 270 minus your x is 58. Okay, so 270 minus 58, right, you'll get 212. Okay, last one here, 2x plus 5 is 2 times 58 plus 5. Okay, why? Because your x is 58. Sub in the x is 58. So 2 times 58 plus 5, you'll get 1 to 1. Now compare all your angles. 110, 173, 134, 212, 121. You want the largest? You want the largest confirm is 212. Okay, so your answer, right? Largest interior angle is 212 degrees. Question 12. The diagram shows a part of a regular n-sided polygon with exterior angle 40 degrees each. Now, they say regular polygon. Regular polygon, right, means all the sides are the same. Like this side, this side, this side, this side, this side, all same, okay? Now, if the sides are all the same, right, the interior angle all the same. This one will be same as this, will be same as this, will be same as this, okay? Now, if the interior angle are all the same, the exterior angle will also be the same. Okay, what is your exterior angle? Your exterior angle, who can tell me what's your exterior angle? Just wait for one person to tell me. What is your exterior angle? Who can tell me the definition of exterior angle? Or perhaps I make my question clearer. How is your exterior angle related to your interior angle? Okay, somebody say exterior angle outside lor. Okay, outside where, huh? Is it outside like that? How is your exterior angle related to interior angle? Okay, anybody can tell me? Don't know. Okay, I tell you all the common misconceptions students will do wrongly. Students will think exterior angle outside this whole thing. Wrong. Okay, exterior angle, right, is always your interior angle, you draw a line. This is all exterior. That line may not be fixed there one. Your line, you don't want this line, right? You can also draw, extend out from here also can. This one is also exterior angle, same thing. Just extend out a line. Interior angle plus exterior angle add up always 180. Must remember that, not 360. Okay? Okay, Aiden, very good. You say is add up 180, right? So exterior angle is 40. Okay, so your exterior angle will all be 40, huh? Okay, all be 40. All be 40. Okay, there's one, the second formula. I told you, right, polygon got 5 formula, must remember. So the second formula you all must know, right, is all the exterior angle, right, it will add up to how many degree? Who can tell me what's that magic number here? all this 40, 40, 40, 40 add up will become how many degree? Very good, 360. Yes, 360 degree. So if all your 40, 40, 40, 40 add up become 360, right? How many exterior angles are there? Daniel, you also come and learn math. My exam tomorrow. Okay, I hope my life help you for your exam tomorrow. So all the 40, 40, 40 add up become 360. How many exterior angles are there? Very good. Kristen, 360 divided by 40. Okay, you get 9. You got 9 exterior angle means you got 9 interior angle. If you got 9 interior angle means you got 9 sides. As simple as that. Okay, so your value of n, right, for part A is 9. Okay? Okay, now next one, part B. Find CBD. CBD. Okay, now a bit hard. Okay, why a bit hard? Need to draw it online. Okay, some of you stare at the question, what to do? Why so weird like that? Okay, just draw the line, okay? Don't overthink. Because C, your B is here, your D is here, so you have to draw it online, okay? Not every time they'll draw a line for you. Okay, so once you draw the line already, remember, this is very important. When they say regular polygon means the sides are the same. If the sides are the same, right, I need you guys to go and put in these little lines to denote they are equal. Because if you never put this and this is equal, right, you can never know that it's an isosceles triangle. Okay, everybody? I hope you are getting it. Okay, so once we are able to spot the isosceles triangle, remember, I told you, if your exterior angle is 40 degree, what is your interior angle? How do you find interior angle? Remember I told you interior angle and exterior angle add up become how many degree? I told you interior and exterior add up become straight line, right? Okay, very good. So you tell me 180 minus 40. 140. This one is due to adjacent angles on the straight line. Okay, you don't need to write the ADJ also can. You write angles on straight line also can. Good, so it's 140. Alright, so we want to find CBD, we want to find this one. Quite easy already because isosceles triangle, right? This and this is the same. Then in a triangle like this, right? Add up to become 180. So, part B to find angle CBD, right? You take 180 degrees minus 40 degrees. You minus this one. Then since this and this is the same, divide by 2. Okay? Now, who can tell me what is the reasoning here? Anybody? Okay? Secondary 1, I know you can do this, but it's more of, can you put the reasoning? You always forget the reasoning, right? So, anybody can type out the reasoning for me. Here. Anybody? Here, what's the reasoning I put? Sum of isosceles triangle. Okay, almost there. Something else? Angle sum in triangle. Good try. Something more specific. Step B. Step B. A. Yes, edit base angles of isosceles triangle. Thank you. Base angles of isosceles triangle. Okay, I want to clarify because some of you ask me, right? Some of you say angle sum in triangle. Angle sum in triangle is you use that one if you take 180, you minus 70, you find the last one. That one you can use angle sum in triangle. But like, because this is the base angles of isosceles triangle, like your isosceles triangle here, right? The base are the one that are the same one. So if you're finding this or this, right, you use base angles of isosceles triangle. Okay? I hope that's clear. Okay. Good. So now, okay, this one 9, and then let me see. You have I think I made a careless mistake there. Let me go back. Okay, I minus wrongly. Then minus 140, not minus 40. So let me change it. Okay, 180 minus 140 divided by 2. Okay, careless mistake right there. Okay, so I will get 20 degrees. Okay, 20 degrees. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I think I missed out the 1 just now. Okay, but you just change it 140. Okay, principle is the same. 180 minus 140, then after you divide by 2 because they are same. Can Okay. Alright, so 9 and then 20 degree. Alright, last one. Now, if you know this is a 9-sided polygon, what is the name of the polygon? Who can tell me? What's the name of the polygon? Nonagon. Very good. Nonagon. Yeah, very good. Nonagon. Okay. Yes. Let me revise with you the names of polygon, okay? Okay. Whoever fingers very fast, come type for me everything, okay? 3 sides, 4 sides, 5 sides, 6 sides, 7 sides, 8 sides, 9 sides, 10 sides. Okay, come. See who can type the fastest. You can name all the polygons for me. 3 sides. This one primary school also know, huh? Okay. What are the names of the polygon for all these sides? 3 sides is your triangle. Yes. Oh, cannot see here. Triangle. Okay. 4 sides square. Okay, your square, rectangle, rhombus, parallelogram, they all become classified under 海珍. Very good. Quadrilateral. Yes, quadrilateral. Okay, next. 5 sides. Pentagon. I saw pentagon. Is that 海珍 again? Wow, 海珍is very strong eh. Okay, next. Give other people a chance. Okay, next one. 6 is hexagon, Sherry. Hexagon, yes. 7 is very similar to hexagon. 7. Septagon. Where you get the septagon? Nonagon. Wow, you're very fast. Okay, so you finish already. Heptagon. Okay, everybody. Heptagon. Number 8. Octagon. Number 9. Nonagon. Ottoman. What Ottoman? Ottoman is the one you see, right? It's typo. Nanogon. Nontagon. Oh, okay. You don't need to know the spelling. Okay, last one. Decagon. Yes. Okay. I teach you all certain tips to remember. Okay. Certain names. N, right? For 9, right? You start with 9 also. Decagon. Remember the prefix of DECA. Because DECA always means 10. Like for example, decades. Every 10 years. Okay? Decathlon. Okay, I don't know whether you're going to go for decathlon also. Actually, it has a significance of 10 also. Yeah. I can't remember 10 what. It's like 10 different competition or something like that one. Okay, decathlon. That's why they named their shop this way. Yeah. So, yeah, little tricks. Okay? You all must know all this because they might test you. Yeah? Alright. If you cannot remember this and you cannot remember the formula, please go and download the formula sheet on my Telegram. Okay, under secondary school Telegram. I got post a secondary 1 formula sheet. That will be very helpful for your end of year. 2 regular pentagons are connected as shown in the diagram below. Now, pentagon just now we know is 5 sides. Right? You check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, the keyword they give you is regular. Regular means all the sides are equal. So this side is equal to this side, equal to this side, equal to this side, equal to this side. Write the symbol down so that you can identify any hidden isosceles triangle. So if you put it down, then isn't it you can see isosceles triangle here, isosceles triangle here, okay? That's a very, very important thing to do every time. Can Okay, so now we need to find values of x, y, and z and state the reasons clearly. Alright, so just now I told you all you need to know 5 formulas, and one of the formula is sum of interior angles in a polygon. Okay, just now we revised this already. Can more of you tell me what is that formula? If I want to find the sum of interior angle, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, add up become how many degree? What is that formula? Okay, the 360 is exterior angle. Interior how? Interior is what formula? So N1. Okay, Kai Chen the savior come again. So Kai Chen just also answer. No, not 180 No. Yes, n minus 2 times 180. This is the formula. N minus 2 times 180. Must remember, memorize. Okay? First formula. Now, if you know the sum of the angles in the polygon is this, right? Which is, basically your n is how many sides? So 5 sides will be 5 minus 2 times 180, right? That will give you all the angles here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But if I just want one of them, how? What must I do here? What must I do here? From 5 angles, I want to get 1 angle only. And bear in mind, they're all equal. Divide by 5. Thank you, TikTok. Yes, divide by 5. So you're finding x when you're doing this way already. Clear or not, everybody? Okay? 5 minus 2 times 180, then you divide by 5. Okay, you will have 108. Yeah, 108. Okay? Okay, all good so far for x is 108. Okay, if your interior angle is 108, right, then this interior angle here is also 108, okay? Then now you can look at this isosceles triangle to find y. Because we know that this plus this plus this is 180. So to find y, we will take 180 minus 108. Then you divide by 2. Because this angle and this angle is the same. Okay? So if you do that, right, you will have 36. Okay? And the reasoning for this is base angles of isosceles triangle. Is it all the angles in the polygon are the same? Okay, Apple, to answer your question, right, they will be the same only if they say regular. If they never say regular polygon, right, then they may not be the same. Okay, what level math is this? Is secondary 1, but it may come out in sec 2, sec 3, sec 4 also. Okay, so all good, ah? So we found y already is 36. 36. Okay, wait, let me, yeah, this one is 36. Okay, so now what? Now I will ignore that 36, okay? Because I want to find z, I will ignore it so that it's easier. Because this whole thing, right, is an interior angle of this polygon, ma. So just now we already found the interior angle is 108. So I will ignore that 36, I will treat this whole thing as 108. And this polygon is still also the same pentagon. It's the same as this. So I will know, oh, this interior angle is also 108. Okay, so to find z, I just need to take 360 degrees minus, okay, I will not write degrees because they say find value. Find value don't need the unit. So 360 minus 108 minus 108. Okay? So 360 minus 108 minus 108, you will get 144. Okay? And the reasoning is angles at a point. Alright? 108, 36, and 144. First, I need to introduce you all this term called chargeable income first. Okay, chargeable income is not really the amount of money you really earn. It's not really. Okay, chargeable income, there's a definition. It's basically, right, you need to first find your gross annual income. Gross annual income is you take your gross money income, you times 12. That will give you a gross annual income. From your gross annual income, right, because the government, right, want to help you guys to get less tax. So they come up with something called reliefs. So reliefs are things that can help you to reduce from your annual income to become your chargeable income. Then, using your chargeable income, then they will charge that income tax. Okay, so what are reliefs? There are a lot of reliefs. So like for example, one of the more prominent reliefs, right, is working moms relief. Yeah. If you give birth to kids, right, you can get a lot of income tax deduction. Okay, but don't worry, if let's say it come out in an exam, right, the exam will tell you exactly how much the relief is. Yeah. Okay, so for example, okay, I give you one example. Okay, so I just go back to this table and then I give you one scenario to show you how income tax works. So for example, let's say this person's money income is $4,000. Okay, so first you must take 4,000 times 12. You will find the annual gross income. Yeah, I need to see whether you all can see the whole thing first. Okay, yeah, I hope you all can see. So 4,000 times 12, right, the person is earning 48000 for annual income, gross income. Then the question will tell you one. Let's say the question say, this person is entitled, let's say working mother relief is, let's say the person, the question say $2,000 for the relief for working mother, and then maybe you take care of your parents. Sometimes they also have this relief where you take care of your parents. Let's say it's another $500, that kind of thing. So they will tell you all the relief one. Then you just go and add it up. Okay, let's say it's 2500. By the way, I repeat again that this will be given. Okay, example only. Then to find your chargeable income, right, you will take this $48,000 minus the relief. Okay, so $48,000 minus the relief of 2500 minus 28,000 minus 2500. then you will get, let's say, 45500. This is then your chargeable income. So chargeable income, then you will look at this table. Okay, if you look at this table, okay, 45,500, right? You look at which range? Look at this. Okay, let me just show you. 45500, look at which range. Confirm not here, because first 20k to next 10k is only 30,000. Not enough. You are at 45500, remember? So this one, don't look at this. 30,000 plus 10,000 is only 40,000. So don't look at this also. So 45500, you should be looking at this part here. Okay? Stats, this one is calculating income tax. Daniel, you also need to know how to calculate income tax, right? Okay, so yeah, because the chargeable income is let's say the chargeable income is 45500, just now we mentioned, right? So we must look at here. But how do you calculate income tax? This is how you calculate. For your first 40,000, you will be charged $550 for your income tax. Okay, so this one you're being charged already, yeah? So if it's being charged already, you must clear away the 40,000 already from your 45500. So I will take 45500 minus away the 40,000. Okay, so 45500 minus 40,000, I will be left with $5,500 of my chargeable income that I haven't got charged the tax yet. So 5500, right, it will now belong to my next 40,000, which will be charged a 7% income tax rate. Okay, so it means basically you need to take 7% of this 5500. That is the tax, extra tax you need to pay. Okay, so let me zoom out. So basically, just now your first 40,000, I mentioned you need to pay your tax, right? Your tax, you need to pay $550 already. Okay, then the next one, because you already minus away your 40,000 already, you left 5500. That belongs to the next 40,000 inside that next layer. It's being charged 7%. So it's 7% of your 5500. Okay, 5500. So you then now key in your calculator, 550 plus 7% of 5500. Okay, so your income tax, right, will be $935 for the entire year. Where you get the 40,000? Okay, because my chargeable income is $45,500. So I must look at the part where it's in the range of $45,500. This one, 20,000 to 10,000, right? Another 10,000 is only 30,000, not enough. So you don't look here. 30,000 to and the 10,000 is 40,000 only. So don't look here. So 45500, you must look at this layer. So out of the 45500, right, the first 40,000 will charge 550 net. So you must take your amount minus this 40,000 first. The remaining 550, it will be classified under this next 40,000, which are being charged 7%. So you 7% of 5500. That's the amount you need to pay in the second layer. But don't forget, you need to add back the 550 in the first layer. That's how much tax you will be charged if your income, if your chargeable income is $45,500. Clear? The question will give their salary. Very good question. The question very nice to you, they should already give you chargeable income. The question not very nice to you, they will give you gross money income. Then you must times 12 first. Then you must minus the relief. The relief, they confirm will tell you one. They will tell you the working mother relief is 2,000, or the working mother relief is 15% of your annual gross income. They will give you context like that to be able to find the relief. Okay? Is the actual table from IRAS? Yes. In your exam, they will also give you the actual table from IRAS, but they may not give you the whole section. They may take out maybe like this portion to test you only, or maybe like this portion to test you only. That's what I encounter from a lot of papers. Yeah. Yeah, so the gross money income for this is 4,000. Correct. Is chargeable income same as income tax? No. Chargeable income is the amount of money, right, that you earn in total in a year minus the relief. This minus the relief. That's your chargeable income. Then based on your chargeable income, you must look at this part to actually calculate your income tax. Income tax then is the one that you're paying. So, gradient. What's gradient? Okay, so gradient, I just show you a random graph, okay, then I show you gradient. What is it gradient? So when you have a graph like this, okay, Kristen, remember y equals mx plus c. Your gradient is always the m. Your gradient is always m. The m is always the number in front of your x. So if you just look at this question here, right, your gradient is minus 4. Straight away, you will know it's minus 4. Okay, from this question. But do take note, sometimes the question trick you one. They will give you something like 2y equals to minus 8x plus 24. Don't think that this one is your m. Why? Because for this to be your m, this must be 1y. Here is a 2y. So don't get tricked by the question. So sometimes they trick you like that. They give you 2y, right? Make sure you make it to y first. Everything divided by 2. So you get negative 4x plus 12. Then this is your m. This is your m. So the first way to get the gradient is through looking at the equation of the line itself. What's C again? C is your y-intercept. Y-intercept is where it cuts through this y-axis here. You see it cut through at 12. That's why here is the 12. That's y-intercept. So, okay, Kristen, number 1 you need to know about gradient is from the equation of the line. Number 2, the second thing you need to know about the gradient, right, is your gradient is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. You take 2 coordinates, you apply this formula, you can do it. So what are the 2 coordinates you can get from, let's say, the table of value they give you? If not, you can get from the graph itself also. So like for example, we have one point here. This point here, my x is a 0. Okay? My y is a 12. So 0, 12, first point. Then I can get another point here, also inside this line. So this line, right, my x, right, is a 3. Can you see my x is a 3? I don't know whether you can see my x-axis. My x is a 3 here. Then my y, my y is a 0. Okay? So after I get these 2 points, right, I can label x1, y1, x2, y2. Important things to take note. If here is x1, here must be y1 together. It cannot be here is x1 and here is y2. I confirm wrong, okay? Yeah. So now you just start inside the formula here, okay? y2 is a 0. Minus is fixed in the formula. y1 is a 12. So you submit the 12. x2 is a 3. Okay? Minus your x1 is a 0. So you do like this. Okay? Then you just key in your calculator. Anyway, you also can straight away tell lah. Negative 12 divided by 3, you get negative 4. That's your M. So the second way is using this formula. Okay? M is the gradient. Equation of line is y equals mx plus c. So for this question, you need to memorize 2 formula. Number 1, the straight line formula. Number 2, the gradient formula.